Y'all chimping out. Y'all believe in freedom of speech?
What's going on, man?
Freedom of speech. Y'all know me. Hell yeah. White people can say.
Whoa,
Come on! I thought y'all believe in freedom of speech.
Oh, no.
Y'all don't believe in freedom of speech?
This how you go viral.
I thought y'all was American.
This how you go viral.
Y'all not American?
I'm definitely American.
They're chimping out. Look at chimping out. It's Dom Luca, great value. It's a great value, Dom Luca. Keep chimping out. Keep chimping out. Do it. Try it right now.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, he's wimping out. He is wimping out, man. Chud the Builder is still locked up behind bars in prison. What happened to all that Give, Sing, Go money? $250,000 worth of morons. And you still can't bail out? Oh, man. Shit. Chud the Builder is wimping out, everybody. It's crazy. And you know what? People are getting angry about this. I feel like enough people got scammed by fake Chud the Builder websites. Enough people gave their money to where they really just hate that they're losing. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to throw dirt on the actual victim who got shot. Okay? Now, the only person who did anything for this country, Mr. Joshua Fox, is being accused of being a Chomo. Now, you already know that we don't support Chomos on this channel. But at the same time, that doesn't make Chud the Builder a good guy for walking around calling people the N-word. But anyways, knowing that there's these allegations that Joshua Fox is a Chomo and an R-word, we clearly had to go and investigate. Because listen, there could be two evil people in one story. And come to find out that the supremacists and the racists out here are just conjuring up stories to make the victim look bad. I want to go into this real quick because the man that Chud the Builder shot does have a criminal record. His name is Joshua Fox, but the way that these people try to twist the facts is astounding to me. It's so, man, listen, I'm having a good old time covering this story because it really shows people's true feelings. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out, man. Starting with the person who got shot, Joshua Fox. Let's do this. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a clearer picture of both gentlemen in the situation between Chud the Builder and Joshua Fox. There was a lot of people running, tripping over their fucking legs, trying to get to Twitter saying that Mr. Joshua Fox has a criminal record as well. And guess what? He also is a Chomo. Okay, so let's first of all go through the actual facts of Mr. Joshua Fox, right? I want to break down this article that came out on May 4th, 2024. It says this: Clarksville, Tennessee, on April 18th, 31-year-old Joshua Fox was involved in a domestic incident with his wife at their Tower Drive apartment residence. When officers arrived on the scene, they spoke with Joshua, who stated that Mrs. Fox, his wife, would not let him leave, but did not provide any details. Officers then spoke with Ms. Fox, who stated that Joshua was upset because vehicle issues prevented him from leaving. She then stated that Joshua had an aerosol can and a lighter and attempted to burn the house down. Mrs. Fox then claimed that she attempted to take the can away from Joshua, but they both fell to the ground. Mrs. Fox said that Joshua then grabbed the screwdriver and held it to her side, which made her back away from him. Officers found the aerosol can and screwdriver described by Mrs. Fox. Officers deemed Joshua to be the primary aggressor, and he was taken into custody for aggravated domestic assault. Now, that is Joshua Fox. That is the actual person that Chuddy Buddy shot at, right? And the sleuths went online and found basically every criminal history that he's ever had. So we have stuff like DUI, probation violation, harassment, contempt of court, basically just not showing up, restraining order, contempt, reckless driving, implied consent, DUI, aggravated assault, no seatbelt, contempt, aggravated assault, and the aggravated assault is when the whole screwdriver situation took place. Now, I just want to start off by saying we don't condone beating women, and we don't condone being aggressive and threatening your own fucking wife. That shit is terrible. But one thing I will say is the man has mental issues and it's documented. The dude has seen some shit, came back home, and now has problems. But I will say one thing. His wife stayed with him, and we haven't seen any other violent crime from him yet. Suddenly, out of the clear blue, out of nowhere, we get a whole slew of charges from Joshua Fox that he's touching on. Come to find out, you look a little deeper, it turns out that it's a white man who lives in the same area named Joshua Fox that people are going on the internet trying to make him look bad. Just because their savior, Chuddy Buddy, is going to go to jail for 50-some years, it looks like. This shit, you cannot make this shit up. Let me post this here. Now, this is what people have been running around with online for a couple of days now. And I was always wondering why there was no picture. There's always a picture accompanying the name. There's always a picture. This is actually Joshua Andrew Fox. And if we look at this, we check it out, it says date of offense, and then they show his address because he is obviously a Chomo. But if you go below that, these are the same charges that they tried to put on the victim, Joshua Fox. Solicitation of an M-word, solicitation, 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 stalking, solicitation, 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 stalking, solicitation, solicitation. Man, listen, cut it out, boy. Cut it out. While you guys are trying to make this black man look even worse, you're uncovering a completely different white man. Ain't that some shit? You can't make this up. Now, again, I'm not saying that what this man did was right, and I'm talking about the actual victim of Chud the Builder. But when you actually try to put the R word on that person, that's crazy. That's crazy. So anyways, there's another YouTuber who uncovered this, and I just want to show you what he had to say about this whole thing.
Chud the Builder is still locked up, and people are saying he did everyone a favor because apparently the guy that he shot was convicted of solicitation of a minor. And a Wi-Fi warlord by the name of Tribal Elitism would leave a comment saying, the black you are defending and saying is a hero is convicted of aggravated domestic violence and grape. Jake is cool with grapists. Fuck no. So I decided to do my homework as usual. And this is Joshua Fox, the white version, who is convicted of solicitation of a minor. Now, this Joshua Fox is a disabled Army veteran who suffers from a list of mental health conditions, and he was arrested for domestic violence after threatening his wife with a screwdriver. So did he deserve to get shot? Fuck no. I did a list of shit to people, got 5 felonies to prove it, and now I'm trying to give a message on the internet to tell kids to stay out the motherfucking streets. Stop giving excuses for Chud. What he did wasn't right. Chud the...
Bro, straight up. And it's so sad. It's like y'all ain't got nothing better to do. The people posting this shit on Twitter, this is not their job. They still have to go to their 9 to 5. This is my job. So I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in with everything. This is not even their job. You still have to go to work, and you got guys like Joshua Fox living rent free in your head. If Chud the Builder is your hero, holy shit, you need to be institutionalized. Please, immediately, quickly, because you are an incel idiot. You ever notice that Chud's never really around women? His baby mama hates him. No girls ever want to be around him. Not the white ones, the black ones, the Latino ones, none of them. He's a fucking incel, bro. But that's y'all's role model. Some of y'all. Shit is crazy. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. And again, I'm not supporting no domestic violence or nothing, right? But let's just keep it real. People who come back from the military and who are going through PTSD famously go through all types of problems. They argue with their wives more. They blow up to the smallest little thing because they're pent up emotions. let's keep it. This is a United States of disabled veteran. And you got people over here disrespecting this man as though he's some type of a chomo. Outrageous, bro. But, you know, just doing my due diligence. And on that point, the man has raised so far $252,000. And he's going to get to access that money. Unlike Chud the Builder, who's still in jail, who raised like $250,000 himself, where that money's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Listen, to all the supporters who donated to that fund, Chud will be able to use it to get back on his feet in about 20 years. God willing. In about 20 years, when he gets out for attempted murder, Chud will be able to use that money, you idiots. Now, let me show you one thing. Mind you, the person I'm about to show you is an attorney, and from everything I can understand, it seems as though he's kind of on Chud's side. Like, he's a Chud sympathizer. Let's just keep it that much, right? So I don't even fuck with him like that. But even he's saying Chud is fucked, and he deserves to be in prison. And he's going to give you the exact reasons as to why. Let's tap in with bro real quick.
Come chimp over here. Come chimp over here. Why y'all acting like that?
I don't know, man.
Act like animals. You're chimping out.
Oh, man.
Look at these chimping out.
And again, the question isn't, does the First Amendment allow you to say these words, or saying these words a crime? The question for the jury is going to be, and it looks like my bleeps may not have worked, but at least 4 or 5 times in this clip he uses the N-word. Is the jury going to say, hey, listen, you can say the N-word if you want, but if you say it and it provokes a violent response, that's on you. You should have foreseen that was a likely probability. And again, it's not like these guys went to him. He went to them to engage in this.
Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me.
I'm going to let him continue, but you understand what he's saying. Chud fundamentally misunderstood the law, bro. You can't walk up to someone with protection on you, obviously. You have a gun and bear spray. You can't walk up to someone, provoke that interaction, and then when they punch you in the face, which is unlawful, they're not allowed by law to do that, but say they do that. You can't therefore return that with firepower. It doesn't, you're going to go to jail. You lost all your privilege to self-defense. You understand what I'm saying? Chud didn't, fundamentally, Chud misunderstood that. And I mean, that's why I call him a fucking stupid hillbilly with a twisted mustache and a hat. You're stupid. The case is not going to be about your First Amendment. The case is going to be about whether or not you provoked it, and if you continued that with an unnecessary use of force. All those boxes are getting checked.
Either.
Let's go.
You hear me?
All right, it's cool, man.
We got the white cuck,
Let's go. Come on.
race trader.
Man, fuck that shit, dude. You're talking crazy, man.
No, I'm saying it's a constitutional right to record. I asked them if they need any water. I can say whatever.
Yes, you can record in a public place where people don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. That's not the issue here.
I
You
want.
don't have to antagonize them.
Ain't nobody antagonizing nobody. He's chimping out. It's not antagonization. It's called freedom of speech.
Right, but I mean, it's an antagonization.
You're a race trader. You're going to be viral tomorrow. So just walk away. I'll say whatever I want and record who I want.
Will, man, but I mean, it's wrong.
It's not wrong.
It is wrong.
Learn how to act.
It is wrong.
All of y'all. It's a
All right, so anyway, the N-word bleeps. It looks like it just got muted instead of the beep coming through. But that's his content. That's what's going to be played for the jury. Now, did he do this with Joshua Fox? Did he use the N-word to Joshua Fox's face? Did he provoke that attack by Joshua Fox? I don't know. Hopefully we'll develop more facts in this case and we'll know. If he didn't provoke the fight, then provocation is not an issue here. But when you look at this guy's clips, it looks like there's a lot of conduct that a normie jury would characterize as being provocative conduct. This guy properly writes, brother, no one's charging, he says, Chud the Builder, for his words. They're charging him because he provoked a fight, maybe, and then shot a dude, definitely. If I went up to you at your brother's funeral, got in your face and said something horrible like your brother deserved it, and you rightfully punched me in the face, I couldn't shoot you and claim self-defense. I mean, white people generally don't engage in this kind of conduct, right? We don't have this poor emotional control, most of us, speaking generally. But we all know that if you walked into a biker bar and you started calling them all a bunch of homosexuals, you wouldn't.
But you see how even this fucking guy, this, you know what I mean? I don't know who said, you could tell he's a sympathizer. He's like, oh, you know, white people typically have emotional control. Listen, it's either you have emotional control or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. White people typically tend to have. So, but you can tell that even him with his beliefs and everything he's got going on in his head, he still can't support Chud's actions. This little dumb fuck is going to jail. His own people are saying this dumb fuck is going to jail.
Be surprised if one of them took a swing at you. And then would it be fair to say you provoked that attack? It doesn't make that punch lawful. They're not legally allowed to punch you because you said words they don't like. But could your words be characterized as having provoked the punch and therefore costing you self-defense? Frank McCormick notes, astounded at how many people think this is a free speech case and are missing the entire context. The prosecution is going to argue intent and that Chud's entire shtick made him the prior aggressor since it appears he was looking for a fight so he could shoot someone else. Now, whether or not this is true in this instance, I don't know. We'll have to see how the facts develop. It's 100%
true. It's 100% true. And that reply is coming from this guy who posted it. You know, Chud posted this himself. Series finale, dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned, you know? He said it to us. This is his shtick. This is what he's looking for. This is what he wants. He said it. We don't even have to find out more information in court. Listen, the problem is the case is not about freedom of speech. It never was. Chud put himself in a situation 100 times more serious than he could ever imagine. Attempted murder. But again, he said he was going to do it. He just, for him, failed to kill the guy. He said he was going to do it. He literally told us he was going to do it.
But that is the kind of argument I would expect a prosecutor to make. Mr. Leadslinger, who's a great follow on X, he writes, best I can tell, this Chud thing has zero to do with the First Amendment. That's right. He isn't being censored by the government or charged with speech-related crimes. He's being charged for a use of lethal force incident. This is going to be a test of Tennessee's self-defense laws, not anything having to do with the First Amendment.
But anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because, you know, we even have little slime balls like this saying that Chud is fucked, you know? So you guys let me know what you think in the comments, man. I just found it hilarious that, you know, they're literally trying to create charges for Joshua Fox out of thin air. This shit is crazy. Everybody's looking up to Chud, and he never even served the country. Ain't that some shit? Anyways, folks, love y'all, man. I'm gonna hit you guys back real soon. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the situation, and I think Chuddy Buddy is about to go back to court pretty soon. So we'll see if his bond gets reduced, or if his bail gets reduced. We'll find out. And if he comes back out into these streets, I bet you he's gonna be a lot more quiet with his little bitch ass. I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace.